Holy shit, Train Travesty 4! Train Travesty is back. You guys voted for this series to continue, so you're getting what you deserve. We're going bigger and we're going harder than before, and sooner than before too. This one's only coming out 3 weeks after the last one, so you fellas better be happy. But first, I set off on a Tuesday, and it just so happens I have university on a Tuesday, so I figured, hey, you know what, I'm gonna try my hardest attempt to get as much footage as possible without doxing myself. That went about as well as you'd expect. In fact, the few clips I did get, I probably have to boil like most of the screen in some of these, but I mean, hey, if you ever wondered what I was doing in school, look at this quirky program I made where it calls you having the vibes of a used fish. Yeah, I pay money to be here. This is grand, isn't it? Either way, this was all just a thing. I've been waiting for this for a while, like a Hiko style, but I'm proud to announce that today was over relatively fast. You know, ignoring the fact that I have a crippling amount of deadlines encroaching and I've barely got any work done, I was setting off home. You know, I recorded this long shot as I walked to the tram, and I just really want to say, I don't think a single person in this video didn't know that I was recording. Like, look, my phone is humongously big, and like, people looking at me all types of wiggity whack, like, why the hell am I filming a street in a insert town name here? But regardless, we were having fun. Our train's been booked in, everything was cool, everything was vibing. I'd packed the night before. I basically just had to get home, vibe around for a little bit, get to the train station on time, and just hope and pray nothing went wrong as per the usual. I mean, knowing our luck, nothing's gonna go wrong, right? I mean, look at this perfect shot in which my wire just keeps coming in the frame and vanishing. Isn't that just a sign of really good things to come? No. With that said, we're rocking up at the tram stop, I'm vibing, and as you may or may not have noticed, the day wasn't looking particularly miserable. I'm sure that was definitely another omen of things to come, don't you worry. Either way, my plan was simple. I just had to get home, I had to vibe for a while, and I could chill, then I get to the train station, be on time, and we were all fine and dandy. Basically, everything I had done on my end was all set. Okay, so, I'm home from university. That was a very, very long day, but we're here. I actually went and got myself some a regular size bag of Skittles for once. But no, my train is at just before 10 to 6. So I'm going to be missing tea time. Yeah, no, I'm going to be missing tea, or I'm going to have it super early. And then I'm going to catch my train, get there, and I'm probably going to have tea there. Or I'm tempted to order from where I work, which is a KFC now. And just kind of, you know, hey yo fellas, you know, it's like, it's me, FNAF. It's like, nah, I'm just gonna pull up, ordering a snack of, you know, like, something light so I can vibe, chill, and all that stuff. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get there later, we're gonna vibe, chill. Don't expect too many things after I get off the train, because I do feel kind of wiped out after college. I'm doing the same thing I did Train Travesty 1, where college, then straight on the train there, but I'm getting there early this time, so I don't have to pay for a cab. Regardless, I look decrepit, so I'm going to go let my phone charge and have a shower. But have a shower I did not. The temptation to order a KFC, even though we'd made plans to eat later, was just too goddamn strong. So I sat there looking at the Just Eat order screen like a mug for 20 minutes and did absolutely nothing productive with my time at all. Luckily, everything had been scheduled in advance as per the norms, so we were pretty first set. While I was just waiting for us biding my time so my lift could go there, we could vibe, and for what it was worth, considering they messed up my order and put cheese on the burger and I explicitly wrote to them not to do that, it was pretty good. And now you pretty much know the rest. We pull up to the train station, we get on the train for Northern, it's about as well constructed as you'd expect, and I was just kind of chilling for most of my ride. That's when I made the wonderful mistake of, as we pulled into the station, to check how my next train was going. I was catching 3 trains this time so I could be a little bit earlier, and I find out it's half an hour behind schedule. Now, I'm catching another train after this, and if this train is two-way, I'm gonna miss my 3rd train and just be in all sorts of bad trouble like the 2nd one. And I'm proud to announce the train was not that bad, that we were missing just one of the next trains, but both of them, meaning I was gonna have to catch a taxi even though I'd bought more expensive tickets to explicitly not buy a taxi anyway. Needless to say, I was in a bit of a mood, so I went over to the ticket man and he's like, I mean, I guess you can go on, like, the train, like, it's running a bit late, actually, like, it's meant to be here in, like, Oh, it's here now. So yeah, let's get the timer on the go, shall we? The train is here. If I don't catch this train, which is essentially the train that I would have been catching anyway, but just a little bit earlier, and the only reason I'm able to catch this is because this train is delayed. I'm cool, but I'm not sure who to talk to. This isn't the company that I booked with. This is a different one. I mean, shout out to you boys at Avanti West Coast and all that, but I don't exactly know the etiquette over here. I'm not sure if you remember last time, but I wasn't exactly handling it all that well. Either way, we're running around. I'm not sure if I can get on this, because once I'm on for the long haul. And if someone just so happens to come and ask to see my ticket and I don't turn out to have one for that specific train, oh, you kill says that's a bit of a yikes. So I'm asking some guys operating a wheelchair app, and he's like, I'll go find this person. I'm like, okay, right. So I talk to the person. It's like, okay, can I get on? And the train's due to leave in like 30 seconds, and they're like, they're just kind of like, they're like half give me an answer, but they're like, okay, yeah, just sure, just like get on. I'm not sure if they fully understood what I was saying. And I end up standing in this area, which turns out to be the shop. Mind you, I'm still like flipping out, but I think, okay, I can blend in if I just stay in the shop area. It's like, yeah, I'm waiting for the shop to open to buy some mints. No one's going to check my ticket while I'm giving them money. It's like, by the way, the mints were rancid, and in fact, the packet ended up spilling in my pocket and they went everywhere. I'm not going to get into that. But regardless, my mind's going at 1,000 miles an hour, and now that I've bought the mints, it's like, okay, I'll eat one or two. But, like, this is one of those trains which assigns you actual seats to be in. I don't have a seat because my ticket isn't for this train, which means if someone's a little bit nosy, or perhaps I sit in the wrong person's seat, bam, we have a problem. So I walk a little bit of way, and I end up standing in this, like, open area near the toilet. It's in use, and I think, okay, this train isn't too long, it's like 20-25 minutes. If I can wait for this person to finish, pretend I'm like waiting here and I like scoot over people, then I go in for like 10 minutes and then just kind of pray that no one comes and checks the tickets. Oh, that'll be good. And the entire time I'm in people's DMs, I'm in Joker General and my friend Rayhan's server, just like freaking the hell out because I know a single misstep and my bank account is not going to be in the green for the month, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm stood there and I'm waiting there and I'm just not having the grandest of all times. And that is when the person I talked to before comes past, and they see that little lanyard, and it says the words train captain. Now, I'm not sure if they entirely clocked what I was saying before, but they walk past, ask if I'm alright, and I'm like, okay, maybe they've just got to go to A to B, maybe they want the ticket person. But then it kind of clicks that, no, I'd overthought this, because they walk into the, like, I'm in the, like, interlocking bit between two cabins, and they start asking for tickets in the next cabin, and I almost just faint then and there, because this hyper chat of a train person that I asked turned out to be the person who was just in charge of the whole thing, and they were just vibing with me. In fact, they came in and checked just before I was about to get off too, and they're like, hey, you doing alright? You enjoy your thing? It's like, yeah, it's like, I'm totally not, like, sweating bullets, like, thank you, nice lady. Either way, we're vibing a little bit more in the Lake District now, and, honestly, yeah, the train was so delayed, it actually allowed me to get to my train, the third one that I was meant to be on time as it pulled into the station, which shouldn't have been the case, because it was the earlier train, but in some weird twisted way, my third train I was actually meant to be on, and I'm proud to announce that once again in Train Travesty, not a single fucking ticket was checked. Now, the third train ride was fine. In fact, because I was on the train that I was initially meant to be on, it meant that despite all the odds and all the fucky-wucky stuff that happened, I was actually going to be on time for the last bus, which meant I wasn't going to get a taxi and my bank account would once again not be suffering a horrific loss for the month. Things are looking good. In fact, they're looking really good. I finished most of the thing. I forgot I had the Skittles in my pocket from when I was at the uni, but things were looking good. The weather was still miserable and I had to wait around for the bus for a little while, but for what it's worth, things could have been so much worse, and honestly, I was so done, I was just glad that they hadn't gone poorly by that point. But the fun doesn't end there, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I had around a 30-minute wait until the bus came, and I sat in the bus shelter. And I thought, okay, it's quite late at night, but this is a quiet-ish town, it's end of the road. No one strange at all is going to appear. And that was true for like 5 minutes. So some guy comes in and starts trying to hotbox the fuck out of the bus stop. And mind you, we have to have like 2 massive open doorways so, you know, people can come in and out, but he didn't mind. I'm pretty sure he had bong. I didn't want to look over in case he thought I was stepping on his turf and he stabbed me all of a sudden, but he was having a merry old time. Not to say that I'm too familiar with the smell of weed, but I believe I may or may not be. I mean, honestly, more respect to him. It takes balls to walk up into the Lake District, then go into a bus stand, and then proceed to get high and drunk simultaneously. With that said, you know, I got on the bus, and it was about as typical as a bus ride as you were expecting. And yeah, for all the hassle and all the weird ups and downs that the trip took to actually get here, the fact I was there in this weird, depressing weather where things really hadn't gone wrong, but at the same time they'd worked out just perfectly enough so they hadn't gone wrong at the same time. Man. Been chilling here for a while. Been pretty cool. Some really funny comedians keep knocking on the window. And the entire live studio audience is laughing. This is actually the peak of comedy. So can you hear they're really getting going. You know, it's peak comedy when you knock on someone's window like 3 times an hour. It's like, can you hear the audience? They're laughing. Feel free to do it again. It's just they are again. Like they can't contain their laughter. It's that funny. Regardless, we're actually gonna watch the Shemu anime. It's like, hey, the volume's going to drown out the comedians at our window. We might put some Smash Brothers. I think we'll need to switch games because the other Xbox controller has broke or lost the charger and it needs to be constantly plugged in and whatnot. And what are you doing under there?
Things.
Yeah, it sounds really sus. They're just trying to fish out a box from underneath the bed to maybe find a charger, and I jumped on. That's pretty much it, actually. But yeah, no, we're chilling. We're gonna let some funny comedians get us down. If only out of spite, but look, spite isn't a good motivator. I don't know what it is. So you'll never believe who's been away 4 hours and done nothing. But if you assumed it was us, you're right. We woke up at 11. It's now 3. Neither of us has eaten. I'm probably gonna stop being inflicted with Minecraft hunger damage effects in a sec. But I know we've been vibing, we've been chilling. I'm sorry I didn't film much, but I have to make up for it in content here. Got some stuff planned, some interesting updates and whatnot. Like, so we need to watch the Shemu anime, but we can't find the dub anywhere online legally, and I'm not American. But that's the general idea. What I do want to say though is okay. So it's all weird as all hell angle. Can I get some positivity in the comments? Just completely unrelated. Certain someone in the room is feeling minorly deflated. So if we can get like some good big man up comments in the description, like I'm just generalized, things that make you guys day, I'd appreciate it. They're actually outside right now, so it's been a nice little surprise when they watch the video, because as far as they know, the idea with this was them for actually appearing more clips, but since they're not here, so yeah, that's the idea. Like I said, I'm being nice. My friend's been a little bit deflated as of late because of assignments, so if you can give them some nice messages to big them up to, that'd be grand. Back, it's exclusive content time. I'm here with today's video sponsor, Crunchy. Roll. Yeah, you can check out the Shemu anime on that. I'm gonna leave Crunchy because I need to pad for time. And pad for time, I will. That's right, if you thought this clip was going to be thrown in here for no real reason, you're correct. I just want to get the runtime up so I get more ad revenue. Anyway, I'm going to do a merch plug. In case you weren't familiar, I have a Redbubble store, and the term quality control was, not used at all during the making of it. However, I think having this be an actual product that people own is quite funny. And what's the funny thing is that you wouldn't be alone in owning it, because I own at least half of the merch store and pressured Neremik moment in Twitter into ordering the other half. So, I mean, hey, if you want to support the channel, I'm not sure what the cut Redbubble gives to people is, but if you want a mug with my Minecraft character's face on it, or my face, or my rabbit, then feel free. Anyway, I have to say, during this clip, I actually started choking on the Crunchy. And this has no overall bearing on the overarching plot, if you want to call it. I just thought it was rather funny. And this is what happens when you leave me alone for too long.
It's currently 9. That angle's awful. So it's currently So it's currently 9 PM, and there's a lot of people outside of the room having a merry little chatter. Yeah, they're all really interested. I've heard them say Tom Nook like 5 times already. I'm not sure if they're all like major Animal Crossing fans or what have you, but they're having a chat. And that's yeah, it's like I wasn't trying to sleep earlier. Cook a pizza. Nope, not at all. We're just enjoying their conversation, because I'm sure whoever they are out there, they will sound really interesting. Okay, you may notice that we're actually in like HD 1080p quality over here. It's real because I'm actually sure where to look at the camera. Oh wait, no, the flashlight on the camera is exactly where I need to look. What we use, because I've got the foldy phone, I can like open it and use a cover screen preview and record stuff with the front camera and not be in awful quality. The problem is that the light is really fucking bright. Regardless, we're gonna get Chinese soon. We're trying to revive. We've had a good day. Things have been good. I look like I'm being held at gunpoint for me to read off the scripts. Maybe I am. Who knows? ARG time. Ooh. Who knows what that might lead you? I'm okay. I look like I'm in the Blair Witch Project. I'm not sure. Expect some more funky shenanigans. This is only like the first full day. I'm here for another. I got a meeting at 1 tomorrow, but I need to remember to attend that. What time is it? I want to turn you around, drag my UI down. It's 7:36, so I've missed an hour 36 minutes of my lesson, only 24 left to go. Have I been asleep while the other one was watching Star Wars playing Star Wars The Force Unleashed? Yes, I have been. Like a fucking content liability, I have a third of the footage I had by this point last time, and it's just... Look, I'll see you next when I have my Chinese.
We out there, we watching the direct. I accidentally predicted that Portal 2 was gonna be in the thing, the collection.
What's new? These Nintendo Switch games.
Mother 3. Okay. No, like you can confirm. We've been scrambling on popcorn here. I was jokingly going on like, oh yeah, Portal 2 with like gyro controls. It turns out they actually announced it. The Wii Sports thing looks interesting. Lack of golf kind of pissed me off. Honestly, you know, I'm expecting before the end of the direct. I'll see you afterwards. Mario Kart 9 or something else. Breath of the Wild news or Breath of the Wild 2 news or movie news. And yeah, no, the Taiko Drum game had Megalovania, so I'm convinced something Sans related is going to occur. And that's pretty much everything. I'll be back. Hey yo, so it's me using the front camera again, but this time I'm not blinding my eyes out. It's like 2:08 in the morning. So today's like our last full day, and then I'm going home at some point on Friday. Oh my god, I look like I'm possessed. Is there a way that I can like... Where's this video preview? Is there a way I can focus? No, it's not nothing, is it? But no, we kind of sat around, watched a bit of Internet Story and listened to music. I had a shower. My respects to you if you have a shower smaller than 1 meter by 1 meter. Seriously, my condolences. And yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now because I'm tired and the other one needs to be up for classes in the morning. And yeah, I'll see you on the flip side. I'm about very knocked out. I'm not sure why. But tomorrow, Chinese pizza is on the agenda, and maybe viewing Tommy Wiseau's The Room just for the fun of it. So yeah, it's pretty spicy. We back. So I had a meeting with school at like 1:30, which is pretty mint, and the other one has classes until like 4, so I'm kind of here vibing by myself until the end of that. They brought me Greg's though on the lunch break while I was in the middle of my meeting, and it was really fun to try and like, you know, answer questions in between taking bites of it, so it was grand. Yeah, no, nothing much has really happened. We've just kind of been vibing, chilling. Both of us have been, like, strangely tired. But no, we've been having a good time. We're having a good time. We're getting along. I think definitely one step back, we're going to try and make tonight, like, proper, you know, go, and make the most of it. That's pretty much it, though, in terms of updates. I'm here for the next 2 hours, just kind of doing whatever I fancy. I might go to sleep. I've given up on using the back camera to film things because it's miserable, but we have pizzas. But we've also been the Chinese. I'll give you a boy a smart choice, but I don't care. Hey yo, trying to torch again in case you couldn't tell, because a bunch of the shots were really badly lit, so we can't use like half of them unless I want to narrate over them with like images. Either way, it is like 2 AM. We finished our Chinese a while back, like a few hours ago. But we also, I'm not sure if you noticed in the clip because it's really badly lit, we also may or may not have bought a fuck ton of 2 frozen pizzas, 1 stuffed crust, 1 regular, Chicago town. The problem is it's approaching 3 AM gradually, like it's a 5 Nights at Freddy's shift, and we just have like 2 pizzas sat in the fucking freezer, and I'm not sure if I'm going to eat one or not, because I leave at like 11, 12 tomorrow, as is the other one. We didn't end up watching the Shenmue anime because we couldn't find the dub online,
Thanks, thanks Toonami. So awkwardly high definition when I have a camera at me and I'm on the good camera. But, my god. Literally nothing's happened. We watched a lot of Internet Historian. Nothing productive or meaningful to record has happened. It's just been a lot of laughing at dumb jokes and repeating. It's been fun. We've been having a grand old time. I'm starting to get a little bit tired. However, my pizza is still in the oven. So yeah, I'm gonna stop before my retinas burn out though because okay. I said nothing of importance happened. However, I actually got myself a Fanta. Take that, liberals. Have fun subtitling that in editing. Oh, I'm sorry, the song's really fucking good. We've got the whole of the episode about all themes on. Really efficient. If that hasn't padding at its finest, I don't know what is. Writing a servant come from the last clip, it's been like 2 minutes. I mean, that's prayer with no one. I'm like so fucking sleep deprived and jacked up on Internet Historian videos, you have no idea, if I'm being honest. I mean, and this remix comes on, it's like the original was better. Man.
And that is that. Train Travesty 4 was no more. Well, we have finished. You got any closing words? Neither of us slept until like 5 AM. The pizzas are still in the fridge. We've moved them to someone else's shelf. So hopefully they're really confused, but hey, they're still here next time, and that's a $5 investment for the future. If I film another one, once again, you know the drill, 10 likes or I never make content again. This is a threat. Like, comment, and okay, you're gonna see. Okay, see, I'm not even getting a fucking train, so the video might just end here. So what's the fucking point? Does this even count as a train travesty? I was here for the longest amount of time. Yeah, I've managed to film the least.
3.5.
Yeah, I took like half a train. Thank you, nice lady. Anyway, yeah. So the other one's going off to Centre Parks. I'm going off home early, which means no train. Yeah, the other one, fucking Bevan's Gaming. I'm going off home early because if I'm home early, it means I get tea. And normally on Fridays, which today is, I go to KFC to get a discount at KFC, and I have a zinc stacker. So you have any closing words on the matter? I want to flash your credit card to the audience a little more. Hey, look, those are the 4 funny numbers on the bottom.
Excuse me!
Weapons. Am I good with a weapon? Yes. Am I threatening you with a weapon? Always. See, this is funny. It's actually just a ransom video. You've all been bamboozled. You thought this was a funny train thing?
Look,
no, I'm a member of.
Wheel with the razor blades, so I don't care.
Stay right there.
Oh god, no!
Weapons. Weapons. Am I good with a weapon? Yes. Am I holding a weapon? Perhaps. Do I have a pinwheel? No. Can I still spin this around at 2 times the speed of which it would normally be safe?
Are you
yes.
holding my razor blade in front of a camera?
Well,
yes.
I'll censor it with like KF Colonel Sanders or something. We don't need to worry about. I'm sorry. Look at how I've managed to fuck this up. Look, I didn't sleep on the floor last night. I'm not sure where the rug came from actually. It kind of just appeared from underneath the air mattress. Also, can we all get a nice word of compliment in for the person who has bought their advent calendar 10 months in advance?
I'm gonna cause you a lot of pain.
And has their tomato ketchup under the bed.
Okay, that was for Chinese.
Yeah, the Chinese gave me the wrong fucking wings. I asked for barbecue, not salt and pepper, and they put fucking salad in there too.
Why did you try and get wings off the Chinese? You know how it goes. Red Bull gives you wings, not Chinese.
True. However, if you know me, code Neremik on the G Fuel checkout. Yeah, no, it's like, do I go to the pub? Do I have a Zinger Stacker? Or do I have both?
You've got a Zinger Snacker addiction.
I don't. I've had like 4 in my entire life, but that's more than enough to form a valid opinion. Oh my fucking... Oh my god, my camera's focus is somehow managing to keep up with this. Oh.
Thank god no one's walking past the window right now.
Oh,
really
actually the window is half open and I look strange anyway, because I'm holding a phone and that window isn't even soundproof. Someone's probably listening on this. Shout out to you, Sean.
And now you're struggling to even stay, like, stood up.
To be fair, did fuck up the rug, Milo, don't mind me. Like, why, oh, fuck, damn. Gucci rug. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave. That's enough serious business for today.
Get out.
I forgot my bag. I'm not gonna take the pizza, that's your or someone else's problem.
Get out, we're done here. Get out.
Okay.
Out.
Goodbye.
Bye.
You haven't emptied this bin since the last time I came to visit.
Go. I just emptied it, you know it. Now get out of my room, damn it.
Weapons. And that was that. After committing a gang murder in someone's own university room, it was time to head home. Since they were leaving to go to Centre Parks quite early in the day, my parents were like, hey yo, we're gonna pull the fuck up. So we all went to Acosta. It was quite nice. I had a mint choc chip frosty, you know, which got me more than enough looks considering the temperature was -2. But no, it was rather pleasant. We didn't end up eating the pizzas. In fact, we stuffed them in somebody else's fridge drawer. But with that, I enjoyed myself a pizza. I went to KFC for tea. I was having a merry old time, and that's where this travesty, if you can even really call it one at this point, comes to an end. And we're back. Look, honestly, I love using this like front-facing camera because the colours are like so much more vibrant and like it's got good focus. And the only problem is that I can't do it discreetly in public because I look like an idiot. Like, look, can I rotate and no, I can't show you what I look like, but I can assure you, I look really stupid. But we're back either way. I left earlier there. Well, there was no second train to be had, I'm afraid. But no, we're doing fine. We are chilling, as it were. And that was a good one. We're gonna try to make some good stuff out of it. I think I probably got the least footage for this one out of all of them, but we're gonna make it work regardless, okay? Yeah. Now, I think this is part where I tell you to like and subscribe. Buy the merch. Look at this good stuff that you can buy on the internet. Yeah, this is available for purchase. I have this mug. My parents are very proud of me, I can assure you. But it's 6 o'clock. I've been very unproductive since I got home, if I'm being honest. KFC is usually what I get on Fridays, and I'm working tomorrow. I got a thick shake because my sister went to McDonald's, but I think I'm going to have a KFC. I think I'm going to go to sleep. Let me know if you want Train Travesty 5. God, I'm never going to stop doing these at this rate, but let me know if you want to see it. If so, when? Maybe we'll do a poll. Maybe we won't. Maybe I won't even tell you it's coming and I'll drop it randomly. But I think with all that said, yes, this has been an experience and a half. Now I need to go do a lie down because the air mattress was the most uncomfortable fucking thing in human history.